हिमाच्छादित शिखरे कञ्चनमय नगरे चापगुरास प्रफुल्लित जगते सुन्दर सिक्किम राज्य प्रथम रवि किरण शुभामणि निधिराम सौम्य शुभ है यात्रीवर तव शुभ आगमने स्वागत स्वागत है।
My quest this time has led me towards North Sikkim, where lies the history of the once a kingdom Sikkim and the people who crafted this beautiful Himalayan civilization. This place is called Kabi Lunchok. It holds a very significant historical evidence. This is the very spot where the early history of Sikkim as a kingdom begins, with the signing of the famous treaty of blood brotherhood between the Lepcha chief Thekok Thek and Tibetan prince K. Bumsa. This site is located around 17 kilometers away from the capital Gangtok. The name Kabi Lunchok suggests of a stone erected as a symbol of blood brotherhood. On our way, we stopped by the Tumlong monastery at Phudong. Tumlong was the third capital of Sikkim, which was shifted from Rabdensi after the Sino-Nepal Treaty due to the Nepalese influence in the country's borders. On reaching Mangan in North Sikkim, I started getting a distinct picture of the humble lifestyle of the local populace in sync with the ways of North Sikkim, a life existing on the ribs of the mighty mountains. There are a number of waterfalls one will find along the route to North Sikkim. The most famous amongst them is the Naga waterfall. Few kilometers away from Mangan, and there I knew I had to take a break and get up close and personal with the waterways of North Sikkim, along with the tourists who've stopped for some selfie time. The roads are very unpredictable here. Due to the gushing water and frequent landslides, it is difficult for the people of North Sikkim to cope up with the difficult road conditions. Local people, along with the government's help, work very hard to maintain conveyance and transport, especially during the monsoons. Now you know a beautiful view like this is a pretty common sight in Sikkim. So I'm just sitting, relaxing and enjoying this beautiful view by the riverside. And this is the Chungthang Valley and I'm on my way to Lachung. So like the saying in Hindi goes, Bhaiya ji, ek break to banta hai. I was excited and also a bit concerned about the road conditions. Sources said that the road conditions cannot be predicted during rainy seasons. But luck was by my side. and without any difficulty, I made it to the famous village of North Sikkim, Lachung. I just crossed Lachung River Bridge and I'm having my moments. Now Lachung has been coined as one of the most picturesque village in Sikkim by a British explorer named Joseph Dalton Hooker in his book The Himalayan Journal, and it is most definitely the most adorable village in the state. Now Lachung is located at an altitude of around 9,000 feet, but that is not all. I'm gonna be taking you to a destination that is gonna reach up to 16,000 feet. Now it is still a surprise which location we're gonna take, but you stay tuned while I'm gonna take you to places in around Lachung, okay? Tourism in Lachung has really grown over the years. Today you can find luxurious hotels and modern facilities in here. And as I reached my hotel, I was very pleased to see the exquisite style of hospitality and services in this far-off village of North Sikkim. Looking at this view, I am pretty sure you'd love to relish your eyes with this breathtaking landscapes of the most picturesque village of Sikkim. And like I had promised you before, Lachung was just 9,000 feet, and we will be reaching to a destination as high as 16,000. So hope you're ready. While on my visit to Lachung, I met this cute and beautiful family of three. So I thought, why not talk to them for a bit, yeah? Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
So your names, please?
Manish from Kolkata.
Okay.
Neetu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you two are from Kolkata too.
Yeah.
All right,
We
so
are from Kolkata.
okay, so how do you? What is your experience so far in here in Lachung? How does it, you know?
Excellent weather.
It's really good. Scenic beauty, I would say. Full of greenery.
Okay.
Very nice.
So where have you been? Especially where have you been in Lachung? What are the things that you see?
We have seen the lake,
Okay.
and then we came back to the hotel, the Umthang Valley, and then the flowers were very beautiful there,
Okay.
and the biggest landslide.
Okay. Okay.
Photos.
All right. So even the landslide was beautiful.
Yeah, I really love that.
See, this is the
At
beauty.
the time of landslide, it is not good.
Yeah, I know. So there are some risks involved, but still the beauty is worth, right? So thank you for visiting Lachung. All right, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
And the location of the hotel is very good.
Oh yeah, the stay.
Yeah,
So
stay.
how was your stay?
Very good.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable, right? Loving people, great stay, great view. It's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah?
100%.
Fun. Okay.
I will give you 101% to this hotel.
All right, so 101% right there to you guys too. Come over here to feel this, yeah?
Everyone should visit this place.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And as soon as I started seeing snow on the mountain tops, I knew we were reaching higher and higher with every curve along the way. The first delight was the Shingba Rhododendron Sanctuary. And although it was not the blooming season, but every view I could get, I found beauty in its absolute prime. And then I wondered, if it was so beautiful right now, the bright and carpeted bloomed rhododendrons along the beds of these mighty mountains would have made me cry. A recent landslide in the area has created a new lake by the riverside. And then is how I came to understand how some of these beautiful lakes of Sikkim would have been created by the natural forces. Yumthang Valley is another famous tourist location along the way. The milky waterway that flows along the widespread valley makes it the perfect frame to capture with the lenses. And although I couldn't find any of the bloomed rhododendrons, carpeted flowers there, but I did find some of these high altitude flowers that carpets the cold and damp valleys of North Sikkim. These are the beautiful high-altitude flowers found in absolute abundance during the seasons. These are also one of the main attractions for the floral enthusiasts visiting North Sikkim.
I'm standing here at an altitude of almost 14,000 feet. This is a point in between Lachung and 0 Point. We're heading to 0 Point. And on my back you can see the river meandering, flowing through the beautiful Yumthang Valley, the curvy curtailing road. And the weather, it cannot really be predicted in Sikkim, you know that, right? But let us see what we can expect at 0 Point.
And as hopes were being lost due to the rainy weather, a subtle miracle just happened. And suddenly, there was snowfall, which was not a usual thing that happens during this season. And I could just be truly amazed looking at it. Seemed like 0 Point didn't want to disappoint me after all. Nature's cotton candy was spread all around me, and all I had to do was come out and take part in this little miracle that no one could have predicted. So I was out to test the snow and the chill of 0 Point. I'm at 16,000 feet in a place called 0 Point, and this is the last motorable road from Lachung. And Mother Nature has been so kind enough to give us a snowfall in the last day on the month of May, which is not a common sight. Well, you can see there's a road being constructed up to Indo-China border by the BR people for the army, which is not open to the civilians yet, but they've been working very hard in these harsh conditions, so salutations to them. Well, it's snowing, it's a beautiful place at 0 Point, and this is something you'll only get to see in the quest, which is yours and mine.
Hello sir.
Where are you from?
सर यूपी सीतापुर
यूपी।
Yes, sir.
पहली बार है यहाँ पर?
हाँ सर पहली बार।
हाँ, आपको बहुत
गर्मी महसूस हो रही है?
चिलिंग कोल्ड।
चिलिंग कोल्ड। सो आपका एक्सपीरियंस, आपको देखो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
तो जहाँ पे हम थे वहाँ पे टेम्परेचर 45 डिग्री
45 डिग्री
और चेंज किया हुआ 45 to 0।
कुल्फी जम गई आपकी।
नाउ व्हाट वी आर फीलिंग, आप रिज्यूम कर रहे होगे।
तो आप जब क्या बोलते हैं यहाँ पर, दिस इज मे सीजन बेसिकली, सो यहाँ पर इस सीजन में स्नो नहीं होता है, सो यू गाइज आर वेरी लकी यहाँ पर स्नो हो रहा है।
सर व्हेन वी डिपार्ट फ्रॉम गैंगटॉक, वेरी सनी डे, लास्ट डे, तो हमें ये लग रहा था कि लग रहा है हमारा ट्रिप बेकार चला जाएगा। लास्ट नाइट लाचुंग थोड़ा सा ठंडा हुआ। जब हम लोग ऊपर आए तो तब पता लगा यहाँ थोड़ी दूर पहले यहाँ लग रहा है अब जो है पैसा वसूल हो जाएगा सब पूरा।
ठंडे में रोमांस कर रहे हो जी। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर टाइम, वेरी स्वीट कपल, एंजॉय योर टाइम, दिस इज 0 point.
थैंक यू सर।
Well, they were a beautiful couple. I wish there was somebody with me right now that I could be romancing with. But anyways, sad but true. See ya. 0 Point offered me something I couldn't have expected and nobody could have predicted. And like all those tourists, even I was more than delighted to have been able to witness snowfall in the most unlikely season. So with all my love and affection for this beautiful place, I continued my journey, for there was so much more North Sikkim had to offer.
हिमाच्छादित शिखरे कंचनमय नगरे चाँप गुलास प्रफुल्लित जगते सुंदर सिक्किम राज्य प्रथम रवि किरण शुभामणि